Coming to mathematics, and at this point in time we're discussing on what is termed as trigonometric equations. First and foremost, I want you to understand that trigonometric equations are always with a question based on what is termed as trigonometric equation. I think it's what gives you the 10th mark on what is termed as trig. So before we get in details, I want you to understand that when you're dealing with what is termed as trigonometric equations, it's important that you understand that trigonometric equations are based on the three trigonometric ratios. And what are these? We have 1 sine, 2 cos, 3 we have what is termed as tan. So now here's the thing. Before I go to the application, I would want you to understand the quadrants. And here are the quadrants. So this one here is known as the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant, understand that all the three trigonometric ratios are positive. So if I'm going to talk about sine, okay, there are 3. So I have sine is positive, then I have cos is positive, then I have tan is also positive. So all the three trigonometric ratios in the first quadrant are positive. And I want you to understand that the answer that you get in the first quadrant should be between 0 and 90. In other words, I'm saying that theta in the first quadrant equals to between 0 and 90. That is in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, this is the second quadrant. Okay, so we have theta. So I have sine, I have cos, I have tan. So sine is positive, cos is negative, tan is negative. So in the second quadrant, only sine is positive, tan negative, cos negative. Then what is the expected answer for the second quadrant? What's the range? I want you to understand that to get an answer for the second quadrant, you're going to say 180 minus theta. That is what you're going to get. It will be 180 minus theta. And then when we go to the third quadrant, I want you to understand that in the third quadrant, we're going to say, okay, this one will be third quadrant, theta. That is a sine negative, that is a cos negative, negative, then tan, that is positive. So tan is positive in the third quadrant. What is the expected answer range? I want you to understand that this one is 180 plus theta. Now you might be wondering what theta is. Theta is what you got in the first place. We advance. We have the fourth quadrant. So when we're in the fourth quadrant, we still have the 3. So we have sine negative, cos is positive, then tan is negative. Now, what is it that is expected to be the answer in the fourth quadrant? It is 360 minus theta. That is the expected answer for what is termed as